let's get here. Oh, green is still streaming. Interesting. Okay. WhymsicalWyvern here. I stream weeknights on Twitch, and I move my VODs to YouTube, and I really messed up last time. By not having my game show the entire time. I clicked all the stuff. Somebody let me know on the VOD. I went through all my settings, and something did not capture properly. So I can only assume that anybody who clicked in also did not see anything. Whoopee! Sorry about that. Also, I've had some tummy issues this evening. I'm hopefully empty, but there could be an emergency break. We'll see. It's just all kinds of awesome, but since I missed last night, I felt I should come stream anyway. I'm just so thirsty no matter what I do. Alright. Ready to commence. And you'll actually see the game. I tried to look something up and I could not find it. So let's just see if I can figure it out within the game. So I could not get my Steam to properly... I'm sitting there fighting with it and getting frustrated and ready to rage quit, and nobody could even see. Sarybot is here. Doctor, you've got to help me. I'm addicted to Twitter. Doctor, I don't follow you. I get it's an attempt, but it's not the best. All right. So if I look on things to make, do they tell me water pipe connection? Okay, so apothecary. Okay, we good on that. I'm just gonna let it move forward then, hoping that I've successfully attached everything, but oh, pipe steam is going in again now. I had unattached it and I was trying to attach it here, and yeah, whatever. Right now, is anybody... what am I doing? Is anybody really cook? I think so, honestly. You're a fire tender, correct? I feel like there was something like this here. Hopefully that will get that area. I'm trying to make sure that most of the areas where the little mousekies hang out are pretty warm. I was just getting rid of these extra. That's doing pretty good. Alright, that one needs to be switched out. Oh, where's it? This is here. Where's its zone? So if I take another one. Okay, that's like a crop. Alright, and where's my actual fire tender? That's part of the problem too. Where's his zone? Is that part of what the problem was? Is this it? Okay, so that is why I made that choice. But it looks like I could. All right, threadbare clothing. Okay, I'll go deal with that. We good. Before anybody walks here, do we have a nice place to? So what I want to do. I want to set you up here. I want to bulldoze you. No, I'm just gonna let my little mousekeys be cold for a minute. I think this is really and truly. Does that now keep any? I don't care. And actually, I don't care about this now that I look at it. They're gonna be unhappy, but then it's gonna be way further, zone. Where else do I have those bonfires still going? You are a stove. A stove. You, seriously? Nobody? Alright. Alright. Where's your fire tender? You're at the farthest corner. So I could probably use, but I don't, as long as they go through the worm, I think they're okay. And then that looks like that's still a bonfire. I mean, that's pretty good. Let's see. No, I don't. Let's see your range. So if I come over here, what? And it will be inside that zone. That's perfect. How high do you go? So my crops up here technically could be heated as well. Placement blocked. Yeah, placement locked because that's what I've done. And then you're cold. But honestly, I don't care as much about you. You've got to come and go from other areas. I think it's a little more weird that, like, where are you even getting trees anymore? Alright, let's give you some access to treeage. We'll do the longer, faster. And then over here as well. And it's honestly a little bit silly, but I'm just gonna say we'll do one little like campfire up here just so you don't freeze to death. Winter's not that long. I'm not gonna stick a fire tender and everything. For some reason they aren't like what? Where's my fire tender? Right, it's a little weird to put one right here. But I think I'm gonna. Okay. Because that should then get a chunk of this. And then I don't want these fires anymore. So we've got this happening. This does not need to be here. Yeah. Where's this fire tender? No, I just want to see your circle. So if what we want to do is keep the mouse keys coming in. Let's see. I don't know why I call them mouse keys, but you know, okay. Just that's what they are. And that'll replace that one, which I don't feel has a lot of good reason to be there. And then I'm gonna be really honest, I kind of want these guys warm. Warm. That will work on a few levels. And then any other bonfire? I don't think so. That's already been replaced. I do feel like this one is a disaster. But it's kind of working. But I don't even know what it's adding anymore. So let's just see really quick. This is too cold. To grow. And that's still not even built, so I don't completely dare get rid of that one yet. Oh, I see. Alright. But that one's otherwise kind of waste of fuel because it's not reaching what I need it to reach. As soon as those other things are done, I think that's the last of those fires gone. That's what I was working on. Alright, here? This crop. Trees, are they affected by cold? I think though we're outside the range of what my little fire tinder can. Ooh. Well. Let's do it. Basement locked. R. Okay. I think that would do way more good because that will give me tree-ness. And then we'll go check over here. We've got all these crops growing now. I kind of feel like I want a ridiculous stove. This is so expensive. This is so dumb. But I don't want to block them. Hopefully they won't like go move in. And then let's just make sure we don't have any more like bonfires. I think we've mostly switched to stoves now. And I know there's better tech. I do. Alright, the open flame thing. I can improve, but in the meantime. Alright, let's see. Yeah, thanks. You've saved. That's awesome. And the only other thing I'm going to say. Alright, we got you. Such a wide range. We got these crops. Right here. We're going to have to build another one up here. Get as much of that in as we can. Plate blocked. Because that's going to make a big difference. Okay. Not going to high priority all of them. And where is that one's? I see. I think we just do. I think it's okay to have that. All right. I really need that one in there done. And I'm going to have some serious storage issues soon. Oh, I meant to go deal with clothes. All right. Getting crops through the winter, though. Big, mega, important thing. Woven cloaks. Overtime. Flax spinner, making ropes. Actually, we're going to overtime you too, because honestly, that's the pirates. They like that. I don't know what their deal is. I don't care. Fabric. Redstone. Tailored cloaks. Carpenter making furniture. Let's do that too. It's making bronze nails. I don't need extra threads. I'm fine on threads. You're making iron bars. You're making bread. Let's overtime you. You're making cans of soup. I don't know if I have enough to make it worth it. You're making thread. Don't know if I need you making thread anymore. I'll leave you there for now. I am looking for my bronze nail. Ooh, betting we'll overtime you too. Because they're cold, the little mousekies. They're cold. Apothecary. How many... Alright, how many mushrooms have I got? realistically. Like none, right? Total. I've got 64 oil already? Oh, that's good. Sailing, I wish it was better. Not gonna lie, my rock salt, I think I'm out mostly. I gotta find more. That's why I stopped making it, because there's not a lot of point. Bronze nails. Oh, I'm fine on bronze nails. Okay. I can sell some of those too, maybe. I maybe switched bronze nails to fire tongs is what I did. Fishing nets. Okay. Alright, we're good. We're good on that. So the biggest thing is I want to be getting rid of the fires where we don't need them. Yeah, no more. Yeah, I feel like that would be good right there, actually. Here. I don't know why I even have this one. That's kind of pointless. Alright, let's see. Because, why not have 8 million? Yeah, that's what it is. That ought to overlap with that somewhat. Oh, am I not on the right speed? That was awfully fast. Let's do in day. Alright, I've got rough and stuffy and slept outside. That's the two biggest. I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to sleep outside right now. Alright, so that very quickly came in. So we've got you. Do we? I'm not sure that's exactly where I intended to put that. Where's my fire tender circle? I'm gonna leave it. If I choose to, I'll go with another fire tender. Oh, this way. How are we doing on the fertility here? Crop fertility is up to 28% and still not great. But it'll take you guys forever to dig rocks, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, so let me finish seeing who has done what where. You've got your campfire. So you've got one going over here. You'll get this one up here right away. That's not going to be a problem. But where's this oven? I understand. So you got this one here. Here's your fire tender. How did I freaking miss it? Okay, that's gonna have to do, because I really think I need to not be doubling up on these fires. It doesn't add extra heat. Alright, we're good here. We're good over here. That one's not built yet. That one's not built yet. So, oh, supply ship. I'm wondering who's so. I feel like I could have worked myself better. I don't know what I was thinking. I can definitely put another stone across there easily. Wait, why is that one? So we need to take this and go. from there, we're gonna go get all those extra houses. And then that is a point where I'm going to probably put another warehouse, because why not at this point? I mean, so much for the beautiful ocean, right? But let's do that. And then we're going to take one of these boogers. Alright. I keep pressing the wrong button. Come on. As soon as that's done and going. I heard something finish. Alright, so we are now fighting here, which means bingo bango, you're gone. And then that one will be built in a second. I really think that'll be alright. Alright, so they'll get filled with fuel. And let me look for others that need to be eliminated now, because I think that should be it, right? Right down to that one in the middle of the field. That's keeping these fields okay. Their fertility, they are going to stay fertile. Wait, what do we have going on here? Is that part of a different field? Do we have an unused spot? Ha ha ha. Let's do it. Position is underground and the placement is blocked. Alright, I don't know. I thought it would work. Hi. Alright. Okay, so these crops are cold. I'm probably gonna have to eliminate a crop in here somewhere. Alright, they're very unhappy. They want me to be upgrading rough and stuffy, not as bad as it could be. Bland clothing, indefinitely. The worst 3 of them have chilled paws. And some of them are just not eating. I don't know what to do about that. Alright, I do feel like it would be nice to have a little, like, yeah, I don't know how to fill in that other thingy. It kind of is what it is. Thought I'd put one over here, but I don't care. I think we're okay. Alright. You've got 2 of your 21. You've got 17 of your 21. Alright, let's see. Most of them aren't doing bad because with the more efficient stoves, I feel like and I don't care about the one in here as much. What about you? I have enough. Fire let's OT you. Where's my, there we go. Yeah, okay. We've got 63 who don't live near where they work. I'm not really completely sure how or why, unless they... We'll make sure, but I think we finally got rid of everything we don't want. Alright, we need cloaks. Where am I at in the tax department? 49,000. I feel like I'm where I want to be. I owe 9,000. Great. Alright, let's say what we really need is cloaks, and we're gonna do it. That's the reality. So whether we like it or not, overtime. What's the other thing they were buying furniture? I mean, seriously, like the smugglers like furniture, and I think they like medicine. Do I have medicine yet? Right, where's my... Is that like the furthest edge that it hits? Yeah, that's what that is. And then this one, what's its furthest edge? Well, that's not so bad. But we do have this little hole in the middle. You know what, we're just gonna say dish. We're gonna just do this. Sifting tower can now make fertilizer. Sifting tower. Yeah, honestly, in order to have the increased productivity, it might well be worth it to lock out one little spot in the center here. Alright, where's my, oh yeah. Okay, so let's see, let's do our, is it in? I'll go stone. Alright, that should add like all winter long. And then over here we've got, you also should be full. Not entirely sure how you ended up like this, but we're gonna and we're gonna I mean, might as well. I think that'll work. Alright, okay. Now we have houses being built. Can't find material. That's okay. Probably because you're out of stone. Fuel, we're down to 15, but winter doesn't have that much longer, and yeah. So how are we in here? I think this particular stove over here is doing like nothing. See. Why can't you get built? Like, I don't know if that will make a difference. Do we have no access? And right, maybe we need to do that, and then we'll come up. We'll just say, all right. Maybe that makes a difference. And then we'll come up one more. Invalid location? Okay. Why is that invalid? This is invalid. None of this is valid? And then we go up one more, and we have this. But it's also cold. I what are you? That's not enough to make us warm. I got these two guys who have, like, nothing to take care of. I don't understand. There's only one thing I can think of, and that's that I don't have a close enough miner anymore. Alright, let's see. Let's get of it! Forage, woodcutter, mining camp. I should be telling them. Well, high priority you. Let's see how that works. Alright, who's looking? Well, it's looking better. It's looking better, to be fair. You finally are making some real progress. Oh, stop! Where is my mouse? I don't want to be doing that. I'm barely moving. Where's my mouse thing? Alright, let's see. Cursor? There we go. Now we're gonna go. Alright, there we go. Hi, hello, lost, redeemed, hydrate. How you doing today? Did you finish your stream? I saw you were streaming earlier. Okay, let's see here. We've got Z. No, it's not built yet, but it is about to be built. Apparently my stream was delayed by 5 years. Anyway, I'm just here until my professor decides to come back. Oh dear. Alright, let's see if they can do it. Nobody else can. I don't know why none of the other workers can find their way in here. Alright, that should be it for bonfires completely, except for the few areas where I said, well. Ooh. It would not hurt to heat this farm, but I don't think trees get affected the same way by the cold. Right, who's looking for work? What do you freaking mean no mine shafts marked nearby? What is this? This is not a mine shaft? This could explain something. Why are we so... Maybe if we, like, bring them along for the ride, they'll be like, oh. Oh. I mean, I want you over there. That's what I want. You still can't find your stuff to do? Whatever. We'll see. You two, Lost, have a good rest of your class. Okay, I see what's happening to all the cut stone. I have plenty. I need to kind of... Alright, let's get these guys working on stone. Maybe I do this slightly differently. We still on... Okay, so we're still doing that. Stone, I need more stone. There is no way around it. What is that big circle? I don't know what I did with that Is that like a whole different... Do they feel like they have something they can do now? Because I want this built out. I mean, this just isn't even a question. And if what I need to do instead is say, all right, this... I just don't understand why it's partially built. Not even planks, and it's a high priority. I can only figure it doesn't have enough room around it. No mineshaft marked nearby. And I want stone. That's for frickin' sure. Wait, why is that invalid? Z, is that why it's not valid? Mining tool. I mean, how is that not mining shells? You can't find that? You're literally wasting my overtime. In the meantime, let's just set a campfire here. Let's see if anybody does it. I mean, maybe that's the problem. Maybe we're too deep here or something? I don't know. Pardon me. Can't find material. I'm literally working my miners to death, guys. I don't know what else to say. Winter ends tonight, and I'm still trying to find ways. Yeah, there's no point because cut stone. Said we are slowly but surely making progress here, and then that is going to be a fountain. Actually, until I can fix that, I want that one gone because I want them to actually do that one at the bottom. Because I'm afraid they won't. Earthworks tool. No. Yeah, we'll do it that way. We'll do it like this. And then we'll go in like this. And we'll still give it a little, we'll even give it a long stick. You're happier than I would have thought. Okay. And since we get that back, we're gonna... Now just make it so they can get to that last one, because they're stupid. But I have them going slower. I have all these houses that can't be done. Oh, I see. So it's built. It just doesn't have the... Is this earthworks? I don't really see anything else for you to do. Show. Yeah, I think we're gonna... I guess we're gonna... how do I fire you? Pause. And then we'll... I don't need it. Alright, whisker ship. Honestly, a diligent apprentice. That's a good one. Nope, we're getting rid of you. Oh, we can't have everybody. We don't want patient. I mean, you look good, but... How are you my pace and swift? So when you're at machinery, you go slow, and then you go fast here. I think an inquisitive optimist is better than you. I wanted swift. Oh, swift or strong. Content and strong. Okay. So my fuel is pretty much out. Am I just not making fuel? Did I get rid of... I thought I had 2 sifting towers doing different things. So let's see. You make furniture. You make threads. You make soup. You make fuel. Well, you need to OT it because we are way low on fuel. You were supposed to be making medicine. I don't... Fertilizer. Where's my fertilizer at? Alright. I need fuel. That's just not even an option. Nothing runs without the fuel. Who's lost? You can't reach your workplace. Really? But you can reach that. Because you can climb, just not like that. Got it. Yeah, we need to deal with the long paths quite bluntly. That has to happen. I keep trying to build them homes near where they are. I don't feel like that's doing what I need. And this, I tried so hard. Okay. If I go to Earthworks, we go shift. Now will you let me put something over it? Like... I just hate having a hole in the middle. Then we'll take this and we'll go then if we have to, we'll do the same thing here. We'll go in, shift, and then we'll go halfway here. And we'll go here. And then we'll go in, extend field. Then for this field, we're gonna say fertilizer. And I really want this one to grow tea. But we'll see. Alright, supply ship. Okay, we're starting to catch up on the stone. And then I want to grow tea. So I don't completely understand where the tea, like, I don't even know what to do with all my flax. I'm going to be honest. So what if we change, so flax, just not that much flax. So where else have I got flax growing? Cotton's good. Yippee! Hi, imposing Chris. How are you? Alright, let me just check here. I don't think I have stuff to try if you want me to. I don't think I need that much flax. So can I change you to tea? Where does tea grow? I'm amazing. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm just frustrated right now. I went through that whole like 3-hour stream the other day with yeah. No visual for the game whatsoever. Where does tea grow? I can see the game today. I know. I'm so happy. Tea does not like any of these fields. What the heck, right? That's all wheat. All right, let's try if we do this and we tell it we want tea anyway and we want to add fertilizer. Let's see if that makes a difference. I'm not making nearly enough berries. You know what? No, I'm going to keep this berries, actually. I'm going to come over here to this giant field, and this is where I want my tea. And this is where I want my tea. And I want them to both have fertilizer. And let's see if we can start getting some tea. That'll be interesting. All right. I'm out of storage, but I won't be for long, because the tax man's gonna come. He's gonna clean me out. It's inevitable. Ask me a question. Okay. Do you want me to taste it's a two-parter. Part A, do you want me to taste a Red Bull? And part B, do you want me to taste, hold on, what have I got here? A Red Bull Zero or a Juneberry Red Bull. Apparently they vitalize the body and mind. Who knew? The Zero? Okay. All right, here we go. Live taste test. I am thinking it's threadbare clothing and bland food. Okay. Oh, crap. I know what I did wrong. I got so hyper-focused on the other things. Ooh, I forgot. Start working. I can't move on to the next tier without gold smelting. So I need to start smelting the gold. Ah. Alright, here we go. I'll just pause so I'm finished. Alright, you hear that? You hear the bubbles? It doesn't smell completely disgusting. That's a good start. Oh! I don't think I would pick it. It tastes like it's supposed to be monk fruit. I like monk fruit, but it tastes like fake sugar. Is there fake sugar in it too? Erythritol. Yeah, I tasted erythritol. It's just like got that tang on the back of the tongue. All right. It could be worse. I would drink it. It's not disgusting. If somebody handed it to me, I would drink it to be polite. I would not buy it or get it on purpose. So, a 4. Maybe a 3.7. Sorry. I might get used to the taste, but it's just a very, like cheap candy almost, but a little nicer. But I'm thirsty, so I'm chugging it. It's very chuggable. Yep, let's make that a solid 4. Like, if somebody hands it to me, I'm going to drink it. All right, where are you guys finding anything? All right, we go move you guys. Then we're going to put... It's got a very, like... Ooh, stone stairs. Sturdy, fast travel speed. Ooh, but I can't build it instantly. Okay, I like fast travel speed. And then I'm gonna want fast over here too. Is this another forager? Why do I have so many foragers? Ah! Move. We'll just move you all over here. Just aren't you happy? I'm sorry. I know you wanted better. I am sorry. I need more rock salt soon too. Alright, let's see. If I pop in. I am kind of picky on that stuff. It's a me. It's a me. I know it's a me. The blueberry is elite, but it's gone. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix that. Because that's something whereby I need a in shift. Alright, let's just, and then we'll have to, yeah, I'm sorry. I did try. I really tried. This whole island I'm planning to kind of get rid of. So if we come over here, what kind of mining have we got over here? Coal, iron, coal, stone. But I think those little forager girls can have a blast over here. So there's that. Aha, I've got something to eat. Well, sort of. Beans and rice. This island is super cool, but I'm not sure how worth it it is. Mmm. So much iron, but like no rock salt. Rock salt. All right, where are you? Mm. There's some gold. Lots of rock salt. Okay, we can clean out this island. Where's our closest point? Let's see if we go like 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, that's a little weird. Oh, because it needs stone. Okay, well. We'll put a little campfire here to catch my attention. Where did this beans and rice come from? I made it, of course. I made the rice in the rice cooker, and I made the beans on the stovetop. I was hungry, but I was also, I guess, feeling a little lazy, but not really. Never made that either. I'm so frustrated. Ah, whatever. Yes. I mean, they had permission to eat other stuff, but I made a giant pot of beans and a giant pot of rice, and I got some really yummy, where am I on cotton? I think I'm okay. I'm not even using this as cotton yet. Let's use fertilizer up here and see if that lets me grow tea up here as well. Let's just see how that goes. I got some goat cheese, which the spicy goat cheese never really works, no matter how much I want it to. So I got chipotle maple goat cheese, and I used that in the beans and rice because I knew that would be really, really yummy. Because it doesn't spread evenly in the cheese when they do that, and it does get weird. Yeah, I don't know why we're gonna... I think I'm on, like, triple time still. Whoopsie. Good, I want a smuggler. Just give me a second, smuggler. And we need our carpenter, cotton gin. Where's my stone cutter? I've already out of... Oh, I've already done it. Alright, let's hop over there. Anyway, so I put in butter. I caramelized onions first with a little bit of garlic and onion powder because I was in the mood for that, as well with the fresh onions and the... I don't know, I don't really do recipes. Alright, ropes. That should be nice. Furniture not doing as good as I hoped. Well, it's the end of winter, so there's that. I'm starting to do better on these, that's for sure. Honestly, I'm just gonna go just under. That takes me to 13 if I accept it. And if I go to my taxes, the gold bullion would be 20 times 20, 33. No, 233. Plus 9,540 equals 14,200, which is more than I need. So yeah, we're gonna take that deal. No protein. There's protein in beans, and there's actually protein in beans and rice together. I mean, look, I made steak twice this week. I made burgers yesterday. I just was tired. Nobody else jumped up and cooked meat, although somebody might have had more. I don't know. We just went veggie tonight. It's not the end of the world. Look, if I had the money, I'd be more carnivore than not, probably. But sometimes a nice simple meal is a beautiful thing. Alright, so first of all, we're going to take our trinkets. My gosh, these guys are lifesavers. I don't know why nobody else talks about this. And the gold bullion. And yeah, it's going to take too long to get there. Cotton. That's... I don't really want to go below that. Alright. We need strong growing kids with protein. I agree. Protein is really, really important. I'm not disputing it. I have to reject all. I'm sure you're lovely. I have nothing. Thank you. You came at the end of the day. Oh, I definitely want that. This would be good. Well, that's not even an option. I think I'm not doing great, but I'm staying ahead of them on spices. I'm behind on cut stone, but I think I'm about to catch up. Alright. We are at 24%. I believe in growingness. I do. Let's say we go to there. Then we go. No, I don't want a new field. I want to extend. I'm a big believer in protein, believe me. Oh, there was also cream and butter and other things in there. This isn't like I was starving them. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, I want a new. I don't want a new. Alright, so this is. Alright, that is going to be fertilizer and tea. And remove rocks. And supplies. Gosh. Alright, swift is good. An unsafe worker is not good. Extra strong, extra fast. Oh, heck yeah. You're a big no. I think unsafe workers are no. Unsafe workers are no. I can't get you all anyway. Swift. Well, okay. That's easy. I'm sure your parents did better for you, but I tried. Okay? I tried. Maybe your parents loved you more. We'll see if they can actually do those, but I suspect not. Ah! No, I want to extend. Extend. No. I am having fun with it. even though it's kind of frustrating me right now. Okay, fertilizer, remove rocks, and tea leaves. All right, we'll see. I don't know if that'll work. Yeah, your supply ship. Right, let's do... And we're gonna want a fire tender that can reach it. So let's see, where's the fire tender's zone? That's a pretty good zone. That'll be good. And then we'll have another one over here. So then by next winter, I'm pretty simple. I think my favorite game often tends to be the one I'm playing. Right or wrong, that's just I know myself. But I have had some definite favorites over the years. Alright. And it's just me when I don't. Alright, fine. I don't even know how many times I played. I mean, like, I have probably well over 1,000 hours into the brave blue ocean scuba diving one with the Wii. Don't like the answer, but I'll accept it. I easily have over 1,000 hours with Skyward Sword over the years. I don't know. I will get a game and really, really enjoy it. I have thousands of hours with time management games. I'm not proud of that, but it's a reality. But the thing is, I always like to try new things. And I like to try to break games. And if it's not easy to break, I instantly love it more. Like, I'm more casual about it on stream because... Okay, why we got all these hungry people? Because I'm just here, I'm chill, I'm having fun. For some reason, it's a lot easier to not go cray-cray over it when y'all are here. It's more like playing with my kids, and I'm a little more reasonable. I don't know what else to say. Tag on the little bit more. I don't know why we are all hungry, guys. We have over 1,000 fish alone. feel like you're just being stupid. Sawmill, I don't need this. Let's get you cooking too. I see. I mean, I just know the reality is I really... We'll get you going with some charcoal and you going. And you know what? I want to get my fuel up as well. I really need that fuel higher. It is not going well right now for the fuel. Can I ever adjust you? Yeah. I don't know if I'm expressing that well. I'm sorry. I must say I appreciate the family dynamic. Well, I enjoy it more if I'm not... I can be an unpleasant individual when I'm a little too into a game. Anybody can, right? I mean, I don't think I'm alone. Not sure quite how to put that in a nicer way. I am desperately trying to get a stove going in here, and I just cannot seem to get... I don't know why this just isn't getting built. We'll go ahead and have you work on filling that up. We're going to overtime you as well. Do you ever consider playing game all together at once, or is that due to only one PC limitation? On stream, I have not considered doing it without another PC. See how carefully I worded that? Off stream, maybe not on purpose 100%, but I have sat down and completed a game in one sitting. Yes, absolutely. It's not like I thought about it. I have done it, but I'm not sure that's like a good thing, depending. I'm not sure it's a bad thing. I feel like this is a good place to say stone path. Why not? Alright, so now we have access to this island, and I need to start doing stuff over here. I don't know how much I care about these trees anymore. I'm going to let them keep cleaning them out just because I can use this as fields. I really want that mushroom farm on overdrive, actually. Come to think of it. That's going to be the first thing I overtime in the morning. My 1 speed? Yeah, let's slow that down. I've one-offed games here too, just not games that take 100 hours, you know? can put it this way. When I was younger, before children, youth through adult, I absolutely could get a little hyper-focused on things. Because nobody would starve to death or sit in feces or something if I didn't, right? Kids definitely affected that. So I would do things like, for example, take a 1,000-piece puzzle where one of the ones I did was, it was a cherry pie filling on one side, and on the other side, the exact same picture, but at a 90-degree angle. And it was 1,000 pieces. I did that in less than 3 days. I did sleep a little bit, not much. That would have been like college-ish. I definitely had the personality that could sit and pound out a game. But in the old days, the gaming system would overheat and stop, and the saves didn't work the same. And the computer monitor was usually an old tube TV that would also overheat, go purple, and die on you. So the temptation to sit there and play a game for 72 hours straight wasn't there. Thank goodness. I am grateful. I am grateful. Endless Ocean is probably the one I've been the worst at, but there have been others. Certainly, the Zelda games have captured my heart more than once. I've done things like I played Royal Envoy all the way through multiple times, including the extra mode that you can play after you finish it the first time. But I still eat, sleep, do things for my kids. I don't just hyper focus on the game. Maybe I should have kids to understand. I think you understand, though. Like, if you have a dog and it needs to go potty, you're not going to be like, nope, I don't care if it takes me 12 straight hours. Don't have a mess on the floor. Don't worry about food. Don't worry about water. You're just going to sit there while I do this. I mean, there's a song about a streamer that would maybe do that, but that's a whole other topic. But I don't think the idea of just sitting down to complete a 100+ hour game all in one go appeals to me the same way that it might have back in the day. Even then I slept. Like, I'd take like a 2.5 hour break or something and sleep and catnap and move on. So it would depend on the game. I've certainly done that kind of thing, but not on the scale like people think, like with Dark Souls or something, right? Not a game of that type of size. And something like this, I have to limit myself because I could play this for 3 days straight without sleeping. I know this. I'm not proud of it, but I am aware of it. All right, let's get in here and get my farm. I want you guys on overtime. I really want mushrooms. Whoopsie. Darn it. Alright, is this field too cold still? I wonder if fertilizer would make a difference here. Huh. I guess we'll find out. Let's do it, a 72-hour stream. I'd have to sleep some. I am not 17 anymore. I'm not gonna pretend. Be it carrying cargo or commuting to work, every whisker appreciates a good path, a good proper path. Nothing better. I love it when I start going in a direction and poof, as if someone knew my destination. A perfect path is there to lead me on. We could do with some more paths. You want 21 stone paths built. Easy. Except I gotta do it like this. I made that. Let's see. Take those paths and I turn them to stone? Is it gonna let me? I wonder. Well, let's find out. Oh, will it let me just change it out? Oh, that's nice. All right, and I need to then overtime my stone people. Again, if I haven't already been. We are so far behind on stone now. No, wait, that'll cut into someone else's stream that I like. Never mind. At some point, we'll have more than one computer going on. It's all good. And it's just not today. Why is that one not got ropes? Of course. Not even one? Ooh. Alright, actually, I'm kind of okay with giving it 25. $61 is still enough. And planks, we're okay there. And then medicine is going to be 144 when I can get some going on. Oh, whoops. Alright. Be it carrying cargo or commuting to work, every whisker appreciates a good path, a good proper path. Nothing better. I love it when I start to going in a direction and poof, as if someone knew my destination, a perfect path. Fellow colonists, planks, trinkets. Yeah, that's not very exciting, but the trinkets are decent. I'll take it. I really need better storage soon, too. How are we here with our research? Bronze, copper, planks. Where's my bronze, copper? Alright, so it's my iron where, my bronze where I'm struggling. I don't know what I just pressed. Okay. Rebellious. Nope. Greedy. Nope. Weak. Nope. Snores. Nope. Nope. No. I don't like the slowness. Alright. Are we raising productivity at all? I mean, really, it says nothing will be good here. I don't know. Need it to do that one. These guys are so bad at pathfinding, I tell you what. Oh wow, they're getting to work. I'll give them that. Alright, I should be able to start my mushroom farm downstairs now. Let me see if we have anybody else we could be teaching right now. And then I can start my village across the way. Ask me another question. Are you cold or hot right now? Weather-wise. How come you guys still don't have any mushrooms growing? I'm so confused. Right, I think the only way this is gonna work it's just like nothing can reach it. I don't know what to think. A great question, CIA agent. Nice try. You're trying to pinpoint my location. Well, now that I just learned that I misunderstood geography for so long, and Venezuela is actually below the equator, I am so much smarter. I'm sorry. I'm feeling spicy tonight. It's just I don't know what to say. Anybody can be wrong. But if you're trying to make a big point, maybe look at your phone. Double check. A great question, CIA agent. Yeah, it just jumped the question on me again. I know I just read that. Sorry. To be honest, I'm okay with being part of no such agency, but the CIA, they got too many pedos in there. I'm sorry. I'm sure they have noble, good people, but you get twisted by what you research. All right. How do I want to do this? I really don't understand why the little mousekies can't go up here and why this can't get built. Because the crops are another full one up. But maybe I need to go down more, is what I'm wondering. Like, if I went down one level over here and gave them steps and stuff. I bet there's at least a few VTubers that work for the government. Oh, I am sure. They can give me some of that government money, I guess. But no, I'm just gonna be me regardless, so unless someone's paying me to be me, it's not gonna work out so great. Alright. I want a little mining colony over here that I'm probably going to abandon. Let's see. What do I need? I need a way to feed them. So we're gonna need a cafe. Yeah, I need more machinery. Is it a service maybe? Yes. Cafe. I need a dining hall. But we'll go with this. I don't, why can't it be? That's gonna have to do, I guess. And then we're gonna want baths. A pipe connection is required here. That's crazy for this. Like, you know, they come, they take a bath. And then we'll have a little house. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. I think that's the way to do it. again, why does it always want to come all the way in? Like, I want to do this. So they're coming in. Preston Day. Alright, so we're gonna try again. We're gonna figure out why on God's green earth we cannot do I want them all lined up here. And then I'm gonna take stone path. I know. Ridiculous waste, right? So you've got that going on, and then you're gonna have your warehouse. Medium should do for this job. And so food, bathing, and then we'll move some of our miners over here to get going, and I'm going to move my forest people. So we'll need houses for these guys. I'm not going to worry about logistics people. So these guys for the cafe, and then mining, forest, forage, mining. Honestly, I think that would be okay. Hi girl, how you doing? I'm fine. Did you enjoy the picture? I did. I did. Alright, are we almost cleaned out over here? We're getting there. I'm trying to figure out, are we catching up on food yet? Let's see where I'm at on that. Berries, 51, not great. Berry soup, 3. I feel like that's way too inefficient. Bread, 3. Hardtack, none. Mushrooms, again, 0. What the heck? I don't know. Hello, Tomas. Maybe Tomas is a government agent. What the heck is Chris on? Chris is hunting for government agents today. It's a fun game. Some people like to play it. Some people don't. You never know. You never know. Oh, whoops, I messed up. So this should have these two. I thought I got rid of them. I've got green for tea leaves now? So maybe it was a matter. So it was fertilization. Yeah? Extend fields. Okay. So slowly but surely, we're going to get there. Got it. My gosh, I started to think that nothing was possible. Okay. So it was a matter of fertilization. Okay. I'm going to be really honest. I feel like my farmers are not like producing what I need. There's a farmer over here. It's like, get good. I think you're all trees. I don't think you're as big a deal, but you know what? Let's just, why not? You're still a farm. Don't want to discriminate. I have a job, but not many toys. Is it bad that the main reason I want a job is to buy toys? No, that's the main reason. What are you talking about? Why would that be bad? It's called incentive. You want stuff. That's not the end of the world. Okay, I don't even know what's left of these poor mousekeys. 2 trees on the whole mountain, maybe. Yeah, I think there's not a lot I need to do with them anymore. I've got most of the fertile ground claimed. If I choose to go further, like shear off the top with mining, there's not a lot here to get. There's like stone. Then I get these guys over here. Want overtime, here wood and stone cutter. No point. So I can get that other stuff happening. The government from 1500 to 1800, 1900s, my farmers aren't producing what I need. Chris, if I was an agent, I would probably use vintage Megatron to confuse people. Ooh, good choice. Supply ship. All right, first of all, what do I have in my taxes? 39,000. And I owe 24. I'm good. All right, I need mega machinery. Let's just not even pretend. Thank you. Yeah, I only got 12 out of, yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see if we're starting to get some better progress in here. Tomas, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Okay. Is anything actually being built out here? And then we'll move some mines out here, but I don't want them to have to go so far to work. Game 1 Megatron is banned on planes if it's in gun... Oh! He's trying to throw off the trail of the government agent Discovery. Yeah, I don't suspect Tomas. I'm really sorry. Maybe I'm just defective. Hmm? Alright, let's get in here. Even though I could be very stealthy. Oh, who do you suspect? Honestly, I don't see the big advantage. I think for the most part, government agents have two ways they go about it. But mostly they either really do have a suspicion or they have to be able to justify their suspicion enough to be caught looking at it. I don't think I fit either. So I don't think my audience is full of people who fit that criteria. But that could just be me. I don't know. I think Suna. You think Suna? Rinrin's sneakier. If you really want to go there. Rinrin is definitely sneakier. You're stuck. What are you stuck on? Alright, I want these to connect, and then I think I'm just gonna give up and make it too high and put the stove in here because that's just not completely working. Ah. It's like 2-story-ish. Oh, let's see if we can. I think that ought to give it a nice 2-story deep. Huh? I'm not sure we're completely lined up there. I don't care about potash so much, but we can try. I don't know why, but the height does seem relevant. Alright. If Phineas and Ferb taught me anything, their passageways everywhere and most animals are spies. I think Artie is. Oh, well there you go. We'll see if that gets further. Let's see, are we finally getting mushrooms though? I don't understand why we're not. Mushrooms should be doing mega awesome. Alright, we're getting there. Zoop. I'm not even going to worry about prioritizing. This is like futuring. That's a cartoon, Tomas. Life is cartoons. Gotta go. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Thank you for the Red Bull, kind of. Yes, a nice little Asana worm. Doesn't get better than that. Yeah, I don't know. Are we finally... See, they won't go here, I bet you. They're gonna fight me on it. Alright, why don't I try this? And let's go and try the path a different way. Steep stairs. Like so. Hi, Suna! How are you? You don't know? Supply ship. I really need to restock my machinery. I still don't have heat on my mushrooms after all this time. It's been like 3 streams. There's no excuse. We got plenty of everything. Alright. Is that true, Buna Buna? So now you will get hit by lightning from a sword. Can I use any of your cats as a battle cat? I'm we finally done with the trees. Ooh. I think maybe not today, but maybe one day one of them will dress up as a battle cat for you. That could be fun. Another woodcutter. All right. There. That should solve that. Oh, I don't know why we don't just move you up here now. Likewise, with you. Well, I guess you can stay where you're at. Alright. Motu has been on my mind because the movie and just life. Motu, huh? Here we have successfully increased crop fertility. I need another place for warehouses. Because I'm failing. Let's just pop it. And I'll just say this one is a high priority. And they'll figure it out. Alright. I think I'm gonna have to start finishing up here soon. You guys, Masters of the Universe, got it. You guys are also on my mind randomly. Well, I take it as a compliment. How about that? I guess I could do one here. Actually, I think you'll be a high priority, and you'll not be over here. I think over here, we're going to put you guys on pause temporarily. Pause. Pause. Low priority. But it'll happen. Alright. I think that is as good a place as any, since I'm obviously not going to ever get the heating done in here before winter again. I don't know what that's about. I've got this part set up to start setting up settlers over here for another small town thing going on. I had a dream you were streaming while a hurricane was hitting your house. That's a very realistic dream. We've all done it. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. we have enough fish, honestly. I don't think that's going to be my best source of food over here. I should, but they have all day. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. All right. I'm going to check here one more time, and then I think I'm going to be finishing up. Maybe that can start getting reached if it's... See, on this level, it just won't let me. Apparently, it affects the crop. So I might have to go down. Once that's done, I guess. But I'm trying to make it whiter. This effort to not have pollution. Yeah, I know. I need to go. Alrighty. Alrighty. That is a good place to color quits. Meow. Yep. Save to disk. I love that. All right, Tomas, thank you for popping in. Thank you for chatting so good and being so much fun. And thank you for any lurkers hanging out. I always appreciate you because honestly, I have to lurk most of the time when I'm listening to streams because I have things I gotta do with my hands. So thank you for hanging out and choosing me. And I hope everybody has a good evening, and I plan to be back tomorrow. Bye.